Now speak with Phivolcs Director Renato Solidum. Good afternoon, Director. Tell us more about these quakes recorded by the USGS. And from their report, it's one quake after the other, and there are three major earthquakes. It started at 3:07 this afternoon.
Well, let me correct the information because we used USGS. There is a discrepancy in what they will get because they don't have many stations in the Philippines. The first quake was the 3:07 earthquake with a magnitude 5.6. This was centered 2 kilometers west of Mabini, Batangas. And it was felt at intensity 6 in Mabini, Batangas, intensity 7, intensity 6 in Calatagan, Nasugbu, and Tigloy, Batangas, intensity 5 in Batangas City, Santo Tomas and Lemery, Batangas, and Tagaytay City, intensity 4 in Dasmariñas, Cavite, Lucena City and Patero City, intensity 3 in Makati City, Pasay City, Quezon City, Muntinlupa City, Malabon City, Mandaluyong City, and Bacoor, Cavite, and intensity 2 in Camarines Sur. Then, after that, at 3:09, there was a higher magnitude earthquake, but in a deeper location. This is of a different source than the 3:07 earthquake. Please note that there are two earthquake generators in the area that can move. One is the Manila Trench, which generated the 78 kilometers deep earthquake. That is not related to the Mabini earthquake. Then there's another earthquake at 3:21 p.m., magnitude 3.7 earthquake. Also, the depth is 82 kilometers. This is related again to the Manila Trench, but this time it's near Looc or the Occidental Mindoro. So please do not confuse, and whenever you use another source, you have to understand that some are very deep earthquakes which are not related at all to the Mabini earthquake. Please look at the depth, and our depth of location will be better constrained. So what was felt by people on the ground would only be major earthquake 3:07, only the major one among the earthquakes that I mentioned, the 5.6 magnitude earthquake at 3:07.
That was the major one, sir. 5.6.
Yes, but the rest of what you mentioned are not related to the Mabini earthquake.
So there's a 5.6 magnitude, Director. What is the source of this tremor?
That's the local fault near Mabini, Tingloy, Batangas area. But the two other quakes that you mentioned are not related to those. Those are related to the Manila Trench because these are very deep earthquakes.
So two different sources of three earthquakes, sir.
Yes, but the two other quakes were not that significantly felt.
All right, but is this the major quake that you mentioned, Director, 3:07 this afternoon, 5.6 magnitude? Was this an aftershock of the quake that struck Batangas last Tuesday?
In terms of description, that is not considered a major earthquake yet. It's a strong earthquake, but that is part of a series of what we record now, a series of earthquakes happening in the Mabini-Tingloy area. So that is not distinctly different from the magnitude 5.5 earthquake, which happened Tuesday night. So now we're looking at an earthquake swarm or a series of earthquakes, small events, some are felt from time to time.
So many more to follow, sir.
Well, we expect aftershocks out of this 5.6 earthquake.